Hello there. Doing something a bit different today. I have a really good interest in SCPs. They're basically fictional creatures, anomalous entities, objects, or just anything in general that have been written online on a wiki called the SCP Wiki. And I really like going into really like reading about certain articles and that. So I thought I'd do a little bit of the what's it called? SCP-3200, the Boaties Void. So first I will explain it in layman's terms, since the article has so much words you probably won't understand. Too long and shit, you know. This is the Boaties Void. The reason why you can't see it properly is because, well, it's too far away. It's a ginormous region in space, approximately a couple hundred light years across, which makes this the biggest SCP on this, on the whole article, on the whole wiki actually. Now this image, if you know about the Boaties Void, you've probably seen this image. This is not the Boaties Void, and in fact it's just like a cloud in space. Yes, those are, there are clouds in space. The black, like this one, and obviously they're massive. Like, look at that. You can fit a couple of galaxies in there. But we're not talking about that, it's just a little cloud. So, start with SCP. Hold on, 3200. Alright, let's get to this. Oh, sorry, I haven't explained it as well. Basically, in real life, this thing is actually a thing in real life. Very far away, if I guess enough. A galaxy group that's really far away from us, obviously. And it's just, scientists believe it's just a rare bit of space where there's just nothing there. There's a black hole there or something. Or it could be a Type 4. It could be a Type 4 alien colonization, I think. Now, I don't really believe in that stuff of aliens. I don't believe aliens are spying on us or anything. I believe crazy stuff, you know. But if it is that, they're gonna look to see if there's evidence of that by seeing if the void expands, by looking at the stars on the near bits of it, you know. But we're not talking about the real life Boaties Void, we're talking about the fictional one, right? This one, they don't know much about it, they send a group of 3 astronauts. One's called Mikhail, one's called Thomas, and I forgot the other one's name, but he will come up in a minute. And they head there. And, well, they find a lot of weird stuff. The captain of the group, excuse me, it's going to be a bit awkward if someone walks into this room as I'm recording, because I don't know how to pause in between. So that's going to be a bit awkward and embarrassing. You obviously hear noises from my family. I keep on getting so distracted. I'm so sorry. So anyways, the captain of the group finds a box outside, and they just find a box, like a normal crate, you know, or maybe a cardboard box, like from our place, you know, our world, Earth. All the astronauts, they record themselves. Obviously, we can't look at recordings. On the article here, it just tells us what's happening in the recording. So they're sitting around this box, They look excited. You open it and you find a recording. You put it into a computer there, right? And it's a future recording of the captain saying about stuff. Don't know about the group. The void. So it's a bunch of, basically, a lot of stuff happens. Blah blah blah. We realise the void is actually connected to a bunch of other universes, the brim of the universe, basically, and it causes it's causing a lot of holes in our reality, and the void is actually destroying our universe as we speak, apparently. And other universes that are probably already destroyed by now. So remember, this isn't real. This is just some creative writing by some very awesome people. I highly recommend you check something out about it. I'm not going to go too deep into detail of it, so let's go in. This is the image I just shown you. Let's get into it. SCP-3200, Object Class Keter. This means that it is a highly dangerous SCP. At present, Special containment procedures. At present, primary containment procedures consist of exploring ways to slow down the expansion of SCP-3200. All potential research inquiries along this line are open for consideration, as no current solution, permanent or temporary, has been found. Foundation-affiliated researchers have been suitably implanted into civilian scientific institutions in order to both discourage serious inquiry into the nature of SCP-3200 while also conducting independent research into the anomaly. Rescue attempts for the crew members of sorry if I butcher this. Peregrine 9 expedition are not being considered at this time. That group. Peregrine 9 expedition group. Those were the three people I was talking to. But excuse me one moment. I think someone might be entering my room. Alright, I think we're in the clear. Description. SCP-3200 is a region of space, currently 300 million light years in diameter, located at approximately right ascension, 14 hours and 50 minutes. And maybe I'm reading that wrong. I don't know if that means something else. 14 hours, 15 minutes. Don't know what that means. Sorry. And declination, 46 degrees. Commonly referred to as the Boatiste Void by civilians. I'm very sorry. I have a really bad certain issue. By civilian scientists. At present, the exact properties of SCP-3200 are unknown, as most research into the anomaly was conducted by the now defunct Peregrine expedition program. As such, there is considerable debate into how exactly SCP-3200 functions, though the following majority principles are considered to be accurate by majority consensus. So basically, they don't know shit about this anyway. Bob is coming our way, he's be like, hey, Probably gonna eat you. Yeah, for like, alright. So guys, about the new incident we have on our hands. You know, it's kinda like that. Right. SCP-3200 represents an exceptionally thin and potentially open region of space-time such that trans-universal contact is possible through SCP-3200. The anomaly is expanding at a rate of 1 million light years per year. 1 million light years? 1 million light years is basically 1 million years while going at the speed of light. So like if you're going at the speed of light, it would, in this case, it would take you 1 million years at the speed of light. Now, that is that is just mind-blowingly long. 2000 doesn't seem much of a number in a couple of things, like $2,000 in GTA, you know. But in real life, in years, we're only at 2020 BC, that is. Well, in our calendar for BC. And obviously the Earth has been around for a couple of billion years. But we're not talking about that again. I'm very sorry. The expansion of SCP-3200 possesses a non-zero threat of a UK-class universal collapse scenario. All other points concerning the exact properties of SCP-3200 are considered to be highly speculative. Researchers looking for more information concerning the anomaly may consult the following compiled reports on 3200. History of the anomaly. Now, people don't really do this as much because they're a bit lazy. Now, this guy on the other hand, don't know who wrote this actually, I'm very sorry. I will actually put the link down in the description if I could find maybe who this was made of. Oh, that's... this was last edited 24th of January this year. Alright. So, I don't know who wrote this article. I will find out soon and link this article in the description with the name of the person. The anomaly was first discovered by civilian scientists who noted that the region of space possessed significantly fewer galaxies than one would expect from any other region of space. Notably, while a smaller sized region of space should contain 2,000 galaxies, SCP-3200 only possesses 60. Foundation researchers at Site-118 are conducting research into extrasolar anomalies noted extremely high Hume levels arising from SCP-3200, but were unable to determine any reason for this. Continued research into SCP-3200 would not be seriously conducted until the launch of the Peregrine expeditions in 2008. Sorry about this. I kind of want to take a look. Sorry about that. Took a little drink there. Just a bit dehydrated. Haven't had a drink all day, basically. Sorry. So, this is the start of the mission of the Peregrine thing. Here's the guys. Alexander was one of them. Okay, that was the one I forgot about. So Alexander Morel, Mikhail, Kuznetsov, and Thomas Sewell. So, let's get into this. Original Peregrine Expedition Mission Statement. That's a lot of shins right there, folks. With the creation of ever sophisticated technology by members of our applied science divisions, we often find uses for various advances that we had never before considered. The creation of the first temporal sinks by Foundation researchers showed us that time can be manipulated, slowed down, or even held constant from the perspectives of different viewers. As such, we aim to use modified temporal sync devices in the launch of a new Foundation Space Initiative in order to better understand non-terrestrial anomalies. By speeding up time relative to us on Earth for the crew members of our planned spacecraft, we can accomplish advanced space travel to many distant locations. Temporal sinks allow us to maintain the natural flow of time. Sorry, I said time rather because I thought of a moment I don't want to think about in my life. For both of us observers on Earth and the crew members of the expedition. Maintaining casualty in all frames of reference is a simple matter of cryogenically freezing our crew members for however long they intend to travel, activating our modified temporal sinks, and then walking them up when they arrive at their destination. In a frame of time that is usable by our standards, all without violating casualty. Small-scale tests indicate that we could use these temporal sinks aboard fuel-efficient ion thrusters-powered spacecraft to send researchers hundreds of millions of light years and back in space of a few months. Allowing us to vastly improve our knowledge of extrasolar anomalies. Dr. Alexei Dmitriev. Sorry about that. The approval of this experimental technology in order to study extrasolar anomalies led to the launch of the Peregrine expedition in order to glean more data on several different extrasolar anomalies. SCP-3200 was selected as the target of the Peregrine 9 expedition, launched November 29th, 2002. So there we go, there's crew members again. These are the details. Objective: conduct research into the nature of SCP-3200 and a certain origins of abnormally high human levels. Crew members: Mission Commander Pilot Mikhail Kuznetsov, Mechanical Engineer, Researcher Alexander Morrow, Astrophysicist and Researcher Thomas Sewell, Extrasolar Containment Specialist. Flight details: mission will take place from the 11th of... oh fuck's sake. Alright. 29th of November 2010 to 29th of November 2016. My god! Never even knew that. Sorry, holy shit. Alright, flight time using temporal sinks will occupy roughly 4 years of total mission time, during which crew members will be cryogenically frozen. I didn't read that, so I'm a bit shocked about that. Imagine being frozen. Fucking Han Solo style. Well, I don't think it was Han Solo style, but it just reminds me of Han Solo in Star Wars. Right, let's go. On the 2nd of... Damn it. I am in the UK, so I don't use the thing I don't use the same like date thing as US does. So this is a bit hard. 28th of February 2016, the Foundation recovered a capsule launched by the Peregrine 9 consisting of modified segments of the original Peregrine 9 shuttle. The following is a collection of relevant logs and transcripts found inside the capsule. Full reports may be retrieved pending approval from the project director. Now this is the stuff video. This was recovered on the 1st of February 2013. Oh, what the date? Camera free frequency. Causing it itself the seam adjusting the camera, and the rest of the crew seems to only just awoken from cryo sleep. Dude. So I'm gonna try and act like these people in this situation. People know me in real life are gonna kinda make fun of me for this shit. Oh god. Right, here goes. Just like that, we're 700 million light years from home. Didn't even feel like anything to me. It's a little scary, a little amazing. So this means that we're firmly inside the anomaly then? Correct. I don't feel any different though. Take a look outside. We're all... Hold on. Yeah. I will be on standby for a couple of minutes early. I'll put a skip in the description if you want to skip this part, which you probably should, because it will just be silence for a couple of minutes. Good news, only took a couple of seconds. That's a bit rare, usually takes a couple of minutes. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Take a look outside. Morale takes the camera and shows the view of outside the spacecraft. It's pitch black, with no signs of any stars or galaxies visible. Now that's disturbing. Pure blackness. All the three men are silent. What do you suppose is out there? Who knows? It's our job to figure it out. Camera feed ends. Recover date. Recorded date. Is that what I said last time? Fucking did it. Alright, recorded date 2nd of February 2013. Camera feed begins. Kuznetsov is sitting in front of the camera. This is Captain Mikhail Kuznetsov of the Peregrine 9 mission. Sorry about that. Reporting on day 1 of the mission, which has already hit a snag. First thing we tried to do was to verify the anomalous hume levels that our more earthbound satellites were able to pick up, but our cat counters don't seem to be functioning properly here. The hume levels we're reading are fluctuating rapidly, anywhere from almost 0 to absurd numbers in the hundreds. If we came all the way here to have faulty cant counters, What a tragedy that'd be. Still, there seems to be something more off about this place. We'll have to do more research later. That's all for today, I suppose. Camera feed ends. Recorded date, 13th of March, 2013. That's a long fucking time, mate. You gotta be catching up, man. This is some fucking CIA top level shit right here. All three crew members there's been a scene surrounding what appears to be a box of some kind. Kuznetsov is seen directly facing the camera. So today we woke up and saw a box outside, floating around in the middle of space, just sitting pretty. We just recovered the object and are about to open it. Nobody panic, right? Nervous chuckles from the group. Kuznetsov stands off to the side of the ejection port. Mora lifts the hatch off on the box carefully and looks inside. It's a CD. Should we run it? Go ahead. Use the isolated computer. It's not connected to anything. Mora runs a CD, which opens a film on the computer, following a nod from Kuznetsov. He plays it. The film shows a view of Captain Kuznetsov sitting in front of a camera. What the hell? Oh my god. What the hell? This is Captain Mikhail Kuznetsov of the Peregrine mission. Reporting in on day 35, still no signs of slowing down the anomaly's growth. We can't get any good data on it either, because we still can't get any of our counters working. So, we see a sign. We will see what we can do for the good of us all. Signing off. The film ends at this point. Camera feed ends. Recorded date, 21st of March, 2013. Camera feed begins. Kuznetsov is seen in front of the camera again. Sorry, I'm getting a couple. This is Captain Mikhail Kuznetsov of the Peregrine 9 mission. Dude, I can't wait until I have to stop fucking saying all the shit. Kuznetsov, Mikhail, the US date, and the Peregrine 9 mission. I don't know how to say that, dude. Jesus. Reporting in on day 47 of the mission. Over the past week or so, we've picked up about 12 more recordings of me speaking about the anomaly in question. We're still not any closer to answers though. All these other versions of myself seem to know more about what's going on than I do, since they all reference stopping SCP-3200. Wish this version of me could know half as much as they seem to. Which reminds me, no way, cat still doesn't work. Still not sure. Morale thinks that we're seeing something from other universes, which would explain where these things are coming from. Thomas believes that something is off about the realities surrounding this anomaly, which would explain the malfunctioning counters. But we have no idea why that is either. In summary, we have a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of questions. And that's all for today. Camera feed ends. Recorded. Dude, that's too. Oh, mate, come on.